Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's vlog, we are doing another Disney haul. We just got back from our trip for the October fall season, so I'm going to show you what we got and you'll be proud of me because I honestly didn't come home with that many things for myself. Now, Lucia, on the other hand, that's another story. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so we went to Disney World for 4 days, 2 nights, and this was our yearly birthday trip that I've been taking my daughter on since she was a baby. So I kind of go a little bit overboard and allow her to buy more things. And plus we had one of my lovely aunts, shout out Aunt Brenda if you're watching this, she was so kind to send Lucia some birthday money. So of course, Lucia is a big Little Mermaid fan. We actually had one of these similar, but you know, she wanted to get her, so she's already been through it already. We've had her now for about a month, but yeah, she already put her in the bath like day one and everything. So this was the first thing she wanted to pick out from like day one that we entered the resort, and she saw her in the gift shop. So I said, listen, just hold on because we're going to the park. We don't want to carry her around. Then we had to get Remy. So adorable. And let me tell you, I didn't really complain when she wanted to get him because he is adorable. I mean, how can you not love this? But I will tell you that about 5 minutes after, like, we purchased it, we had them cut off the tag or whatever, she's like, I don't want this anymore. I'm like, are you kidding? I'm like, no, this is what you're going home with. We already paid for this. She plays with him still, but yeah, isn't he adorable? So we got him, obviously, after we did Ratatouille over at Epcot in France Pavilion. And then sticking with that same thing, something over here. Here we go. We got these light up cheese wedges. It's like a necklace, and it's got Remy on it. Now, this is perfect because if you know me, I am a Green Bay Packer fan, so this also is dual purpose. I could wear this for my games, but yeah, this is great because we can also put it on our stroller, and yeah, it's awesome. So definitely gonna have to bring that on all the future trips, but yeah, I just thought he was so adorable. Let's start with, yes, we came home with another bubble wand. I think this makes like number 5 or 6, but this is our first Olaf. Now in the past I've held off from buying it because of I believe that the bubbles here are smaller on Olaf than the Little Mermaid, but obviously we didn't have it, so I'm like, okay, fine, you could do this. So hopefully, because we're going on another trip in a couple months, hopefully he can like stay put and not break, so we could just bring him again. Because I noticed when I don't bring bubble wand, that's when we end up buying another one. Oh, and if you're wondering, hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a full-time working mom. We love to go to Disney a lot. My husband, not so much, but me and my now 4-year-old preschooler, Lucia, we go to Disney multiple times a year. I have an annual pass, so a lot of my merch that I get is at a 20% discount, if you're wondering. So stick around, subscribe, and see all of our adventures that we have. We have some Christmas vlogs coming up, Christmas decorating, the house, getting ready for the holidays, and you're gonna be the first to hear this, but we just booked last night our first trip for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. I am so excited about this because even though we go every year for Halloween just because of in default from Lucia's birthday, Christmas is really my favorite holiday. Let me know in the comments, is Christmas your favorite holiday, or what is your favorite holiday? Because I just love Christmas, so it's crazy to me that we've never been there. So this is going to be so much fun, so stick around, stay tuned for all of the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas vlogs coming up. I really can't believe I just did an impulse buy and did that. I didn't think we were coming back for a while, actually. So yeah, never say never. Anyway, let's get back to my Halloween stuff. So of course we had to get more, and that is one thing actually I'm looking forward to, getting some Christmassy merch, because we have all this Halloween merch, and like I said, this is not even my big holiday. This year, actually, we didn't even decorate for Halloween. So these are my decorations I use. I buy the popcorn buckets. I haven't used the little light up thing yet. I've left that on, but I just thought he was adorable. So with the popcorn buckets, we always tell them to put the popcorn on the side. This is actually a sipper though, This is not a popcorn bucket, Lauren. So yeah, we didn't put like the Coke or whatever inside. I just had them put it or give it to me separate. But I just thought he was adorable, and he goes with my Mickey Mouse one that I have. And now we have the next one I'll get into is Mr. Jack Skellington himself. So yes, I got the Jack Skellington, one of those cult classic favorites. Now he is pretty cool. He kind of like bends, and this is the popcorn bucket. Not so much space for popcorn, but that's why we don't use it as a popcorn bucket. So it's very cute. It's got 0 on the side, and yeah, this is definitely going to be one that we'll be able to put with Mickey, Pluto, I believe. Yeah, we have a Donald zipper also, so these will be able to like be put around the house for years to come and everything. I did sell, I think it was 2 years ago, I had the Mayor popcorn bucket in the little stage car, and I sold it on eBay, and now I'm kind of like, oh man, now that I have this guy. We never bought the 0 one. They had 0 a couple, was it last year? I think it was because they were all sold out, or my husband was with me, and you know, he kind of blocks the purchases sometimes. Since he didn't come with us this year, this guy came home with us, so I kind of regret selling the Mayor one now, but whatever. So all right, then if you watched my pack with me, you'll notice that I was trying to figure out with the ear situation, because you know, I brought like Jasmine ears, and I got a Rapunzel. I had my Rapunzel ears, but I was more like dressed like Aurora, and I was like, man, I wish they had Aurora ears. Well, guess what I found? We have the Aurora ears, and they're the pink and blue, and I just thought this was so awesome. So since Aurora is my favorite princess, you know, I had to come home with these. So definitely cute. Oh, and it's got the little fairies on the side, and this little gold, it's like actually a pretty good mirror if you could see the reflection, and it's got gemstones. So yeah, these might be another go-to. One of these days I should do like a ear collection. That might be a fun vlog for spring. Yeah, I really like this, and they're like a super soft material, and it's got like a velvety print on it. So yeah, definitely really nice. I'm so glad I came home with these, and I can't wait to wear these. Then of course Lucia wanted to get a little bracelet, but she was putting it all in her mouth. I think it has like candy and chocolate melted on here already, but yeah, they're like Mickey Mouse stretchy bracelet. It's still got the tag on there. That's what she wanted. All right, so my sweet cousin-in-law, I guess you would say, it's Jose's cousin. They actually have lived in Florida. They moved to Orlando about a year ago, and so they came and met us down at Epcot for one of the days, and because it was Lucia's birthday, they went and surprised us and bought her this little Figment. We all rode Figment together, and that's one of Lucia's favorite rides over at Epcot. And so this is like the cutest thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but this is like the new thing at Disney where they have this, and sorry, this is like awkward, but it's like basically this magnet backing, and you put it under your strap or your purse or whatever, and then he like suctions right on there. So this is just adorable. So I was so thankful that they gave this for Lucia. I thought that was so sweet and really nice. And then we went after Pirate Ride. Every time we get off the pirate ship, this girl wants everything. She wanted a sword. I said, no, TSA is not going to let us have a sword on the plane, girlfriend. So what we did was the same kind of concept as Figment. They have these little things. So I thought this would be so cute too. We are supposed to go on a cruise. Oh, I just noticed I think that's permanent. That's supposed to be like that, yeah. Look at his little, it's like he's got like a wood leg. It's so adorable. So we are supposed to go on a cruise next fall, but I just financially don't think it's going to happen, and never say never with me, but I don't know. We might end up moving it, but of course, you know, if you're ever on if you ever taken a cruise, they do a pirate night. So I thought this would be so awesome for one of us to be able to wear. So maybe we might have to pick up another one when we go on our next trip. So that way we could do multiple pirate on the shoulders. But yeah, I picked this up after the queue of when we got off Pirate Ride. So very cute. All right, we're running down to the end of this now. So we just did something that we never done before. So we stayed at All-Star Movies this particular time, and this is the first time we actually tried the tie-dyed shirts. I've seen them all the time when we'd be in the pool. We've seen them at other resorts, and we've never done them. Again, maybe because my husband wasn't with them. Like, you know what, we got to do this. So it was a little crazy and chaotic because the gloves that they give you are so tight, and so it was a little hard to work with. I was trying to film some of it. I don't know if I'll end up showing it on the video, but anyway, this was my outcome of we just actually washed it this weekend. So what they tell you is that you're supposed to keep the dye on. I'm not like, I know we used to tie dye in the 90s, but that was literally the last time that I had done this. So you're supposed to keep them all tied, and they give you a plastic bag to keep them in, and they put like saran wrap so they don't leak or anything on there. So mine actually held up pretty well. They said to leave it soaking longer because the longer that the dye sits on it, the colors will be more vibrant. Otherwise, they'll be like more pastel if you have it washed as soon as you get home. Well, this is the problem with Lucia's. I honestly think, even though hers was like excellent, it came super dark, she ended up getting mold on her shirt. So on our next trip, we might have to just make her another one when we get back. But this is how hers turned out. I thought it was going to be just a complete blob, but it actually turned out pretty well. I have to say that I like the dark purple on here. But yeah, so she was helping me, and then she was going in and out of the pool, so I was kind of taking over. So then she came out of the pool and just totally loaded up hers. But yeah, I think this is so cute, and I love that we have matching ones. Like, we could use this as matching pajamas, or when we go on our next trip just for like casual Disney wear. I think that would be so much fun. All right, battery change accomplished. So this is the last bit of things, is the pins. So some of these, I think we might have lost one actually, but we started this collection, and of course Lucia found it the other day, and let me tell you, I knew pins were expensive, but I didn't know that they were this expensive. I kind of thought they were like around $20, and this is my problem, that I sometimes am at Disney and I just use my magic band and I'm not paying attention. Let me tell you how much this sucker is for this mystery pack. Yes, you're reading that right. $44.99. Like, this is insane. So this is part of the Sweet Dreams collection. Some of them didn't make sense to me. They have like a garbage can one and all that. So I liked the concept of this because they're actually identifiable. So, and I think, like I said, I think we might be missing 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're missing one of the other ones. So these are the ones that we got in this bag. It's Winnie the Pooh. Let me see. We got Sleeping Winnie the Pooh. We got Dumbo, Sleeping Dumbo. We got Sleeping Owl. Sleeping Figaro. And Sleeping Baloo. This is the pack that we opened at Epcot, and I think we lost one. I'm sure it will turn up. Hopefully it will turn up somewhere. Otherwise it might be in the stroller. So we have one duplicate, it looks like. We have, oh no, it's not. No, actually we didn't get any duplicates. This is good. Why can I not remember who that cat is? All right, so we got him. Isn't she adorable? I love her. We got Sleeping Pluto. And then this last one is the Dalmatians. So now, like I said, I think we're missing one. So we're missing Lady, Sleeping Lady. The cat from Cinderella is, why am I blanking out? Oh, and we had Simba too. I feel like we had Simba somewhere. So I think that's the one we lost. And also there's the, we have the Tramp, and then there's the Rescuer. Is it the Rescuers Down Under? I think that's what it was. So we're missing like, oh, we also have Bambi. We're missing Bambi too. So we have a fair amount. So I think when we go next time, we'll have to try to just buy one more pack and see if we could get it. Otherwise, I think this is a good start to get Lucia getting started with the whole pin trading thing. We didn't really understand it in the beginning and how this works. And I have to say, I am a little bit hesitant, and I'm gonna have to do some research because of like the whole people like buying them on cheap on eBay and all that, and you know, we don't want to get scammed like that. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some research before I let her trade away. But then this one I managed to hide from her, if you watched my last haul, and this is why I assumed that the other ones were cheaper, because it's a Small World, and you see the price on here, if I can focus, is $22.99. So these were cheaper. That's why I kind of like had a little bit of a heart attack after, and I'm like, whoa, how much was this? And we actually bought a couple packs. So this one wasn't terrible. So I managed to hide this from my daughter. So I'm gonna open it now in front of you guys. All right, so these actually they come in blind bags. Oh, and here there's only 2, that's why. I don't know why I remember there being more. I think there was just 2 before. I'm losing my mind. All right, so the first one is, all right, come on, give me a new one. Oh yeah, we didn't have this. This girl looks like maybe from the Polynesia. She's adorable. It's great. So, because before I think we had India. Yeah, so we got 2 new ones here. We had the yodeling goat before, and then we had India. So now we have 2 more. So I want to get the Holland. There's Africa. Yeah, so we've got like 2 or 3 more. So yeah, me and little Missy Lucia, we're gonna have our work cut out for us on our next trip. We're gonna have things to actually do. And then also I just realized I think I bought a Halloween pin, and I don't know, I'm like, am I making that up? I'm pretty sure I brought that. So that might turn up in the future. I don't know. I thought I did. And also I was kind of bummed because we, you know, every time we go to a new hotel, I like to buy a new pin as like a memento of that we stayed there. And I went to the gift shop in All Star Movies and they were completely out. So as of the time I'm making this video, I have music booked. I don't know if we're gonna upgrade. Sometimes I have a habit of switching things around as it gets closer to our trip, but as of now, we are supposed to be staying at All Star Music when we're there. So hopefully I could go check it out and see. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video and we're not already friends, please go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Give this video a like. It really does help support the channel, and we will see you in the next one or at Disney. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've been all around the world, every city, every place.